Ever sent money to a friend for that last-minute pizza craving, only to be met with a frustrating message, identity verification required? You're not alone. Venmo, the popular peer-to-peer payment app, has become a go-to for splitting bills, paying rent, or sending a quick gift. But what happens when the app you use for casual transactions suddenly asks for a photo ID? Is it a scam? Is your account compromised? Buckle up, because in today's video, we're diving deep into the world of Venmo ID verification and answering the burning question, does Venmo actually ask for photo ID? Let's face it, handing over personal information, especially a photo ID, can feel sketchy. We get it. But before you hit that dreaded cancel button, understanding why Venmo might request verification can put your worries at ease. Here's the thing, Venmo, like many financial institutions, operates under regulations designed to combat fraud and money laundering. These regulations require them to verify the identities of their users. Think of it as Venmo's way of making sure you are who you say you are, and that the money you're sending or receiving is legit. Now, you might be wondering, when exactly does Venmo ask for a photo ID? There are a few scenarios. Scenario 1, new account, fresh start. Just signed up for Venmo? Congratulations! As part of the onboarding process, Venmo might request you to verify your identity. This is pretty standard, especially for new accounts. It helps them establish a baseline of who their users are right from the get-go. Scenario 2, sending or receiving larger sums. Ever tried splitting a hefty vacation rental with your friends on Venmo? While Venmo allows transactions of various sizes, there might be limits in place for unverified accounts. If you're sending or receiving a larger sum that exceeds these limits, Venmo might ask you to verify your identity to ensure everything is above board. Scenario 3, suspicious activity. Maybe you haven't used Venmo in a while, and suddenly, you're on a money-sending spree. Or perhaps there's been some unusual activity on your account. To protect you and prevent potential fraud, Venmo might temporarily restrict your account and request ID verification before things go back to normal. So, what kind of ID does Venmo accept? Typically, Venmo accepts unexpired government-issued photo IDs like driver's licenses, passports, or state IDs. They might also accept alternative forms of identification like DHS cards or tribal ID cards, depending on your location. All right, I get it. Verification is important. But how do I actually submit my ID on Venmo? The process is usually pretty straightforward. Most of the time, you can verify your identity directly within the Venmo app. Look for settings related to identity verification or account verification. The app will guide you through the process of taking a clear picture of your ID and potentially a selfie for comparison. Here's the key takeaway, if Venmo requests your ID, don't panic. It's likely a normal security measure. As long as you're submitting your information through the official Venmo app and not some random website or email, it should be a safe process. Bonus tip, while you're at it, consider enabling two-factor authentication on your Venmo account. This adds an extra layer of security by requiring a code sent to your phone in addition to your password when logging in. That's it for today's video. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to managing your money online. By understanding Venmo's ID verification process, you can keep your account secure and those transactions flowing smoothly. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe out there in the digital world.